What happened today that made you happy? Honeybee sat on my leg, cleaned itself and flew away after about 5 minutes. Felt honored. I once had a wasp land on my shoulder and leave some yellow shot on it. Then it flew away. I misread a due date for a lab and thought it was due on Saturday, June 6th. But it's not actually due until July 6th, so I don't have to be super stressed out about it, smiley face. A hummingbird keeps coming to my window and hovering. No reason why, but it is fun to watch. Could be seeing its reflection in the window and wondering why it's not joining them. My Oriole family in my yard wrecked my feeder because it was empty. It made me happy to know that I can help animals in some small way. It made me laugh to know that they were all, "Hey, where's the food at, lady?" Got to see my friends. Been so long. My stew came out better than the last time I made it. The paper I've been working on through my whole PhD got accepted. The person in front of me in a drive-through bought my breakfast. Laughing face. My wife got cussed out by the person behind her in line one day because she wouldn't pull up. If she did, she would hit the car in front of her. So instead of yelling back, she bought their meal for them. The lady pulled up beside her. She was sobbing and apologizing, saying she was having a really rough day and how sorry she was for being rude. "You should marry your wife, she sounds like a real homie." My boss told me I'm doing a good job. I underestimated how powerful yet scarce encouragement and praise can be. I got my first job. A friend made too much banana bread and I get a whole loaf. A student wrote a paragraph on our online class about how much she enjoyed my class and how much fun I made it. Made my week. Aw, you must be a great teacher. Asked a girl I've liked for a really long time out, she said yes. My test results came back negative for coronavirus after being sick for the past 5 days. I'm still really sick and I was pretty nervous since I got tested, but I'm happy it's not that. I'm happy that I have more money in my savings account alone than I had in my checking and savings combined a year ago. Money doesn't mean happiness, but the sense of relief and security is making me happy. It does take the stress away a bit. I'm in my 30s and it has only been in the last year that I don't have to pick which bills I can afford each month and still be able to eat. I'm getting to the point now where I can start saving and stop living paycheck to paycheck. The sun rays piercing through the morning clouds. It always puts a smile on my face seeing how beautiful it is. Went grocery shopping and the guy behind me at the counter wore a shirt from my favorite band. It quiet, but it made my day. It's my birthday today. I got lots of texts from friends and family, smiley face, but really my mom texted me telling me my age, X, and said X years of sunshine in my life. Love you, I don't deserve such lovely parents. My 87-year-old dad was declared cancer-free. I DM'd Arnold Schwarzenegger on Reddit and he DM'd me back, smiley face, get to the DMs. Edit, for real, this made me happy, I made a joke and people laughed. Thank you, I needed this today. Be safe out there everyone. I spoke to an old friend. I heard the heartbeat of my baby for the first time. Got rejected from a job, they want more experienced people, but the CEO owner of the company said my resume was very good. This is stimulating for me, smiley face. My kitty climbed in bed with me this morning, flopped down, curled up next to me, and started purring. Mom is doing better after complete kidney failure. Got called to apply for a supervisor position. Got an interview at another company. My dog laid her head in my lap when I came home for lunch. Visited a 10-month-old baby I removed from her parents 2 months ago. She used to be wide-eyed, hyper-alert, and constantly crying and seeking reassurance. She's now a smiling, confident, comical baby with warm, brown eyes who is thriving on the love, care, and attention from her new carers. Sometimes my job is actually worthwhile. I fully shaved my head for the first time in my life. Wife was against the idea, but I wanted to do it for so long, and there is no better time to do it than now. I did it, and after I showered, my wife looks at me with lust. Thinks I look real sexy. My daughter told me she loved me, and that I'm her best friend. She's 3. Almost 4 years old. I suffer from possible bipolar, depression, and anxiety. So this made my heart swell. I don't know what I ever did to deserve such a precious child. Just typing this is making me tear up a little, lol. My dad got a job as a warehouse manager that he needed, so he doesn't need to work 2 jobs and he can see me and my family more. Edit, don't think I'm being that guy, but to whoever awarded my comment. I have been on Reddit for technically over a year, had to make a new account, and made as much good content as I could being a 15-year-old kid. To whoever awarded me, you just made my day even better. Thank you. I just woke up, so I haven't been up for long. That being said, I saw my wife walking around before she knew I was up. She was wearing a t-shirt and underwear. She was listening to a podcast and smiling. The sun was in her hair. It was a very nice sight. Started a coaching process with a new client, first one since the start of the COVID-19 crisis. Had a good talk with my boss regarding job security and such. Found out our company is fine and my job is fine. Lots of stress gone. Told my boss to sell all of my vacation time except 1 week. Turns out I had 1,040 hours saved up. Should be getting something like $15,000 this Friday. Edit, there are too many to reply to now, but for people wondering, I work a job that puts me on the road for 10 months per year. I am single without kids, and I like my job, and being out on the road. So my time builds up rather quickly. I usually take 1 week off, and I get a few days off for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I really should take more vacation, though. It's me and my girlfriend's 1-year anniversary. My 2-year-old woke me up with some cuddles. It's my second day back after 14 months of maternity leave, the final 3 in lockdown. When I came downstairs after a bit of a tough day, my baby girl ran to me and threw herself at me for hugs and cuddles, with the most beautiful laughter I've ever heard. She was just so happy to see me. Lifted my heart to heaven. I imagine this is what it must be like to own a dog. Attorney touched base with me to get all the paperwork in order on the house I'm closing on next Tuesday. First-time homeowner. My longtime patient passed away at age 89 during heart valve replacement surgery. I of all people understand that these things happen, but was still feeling pretty sad about it. This morning I received a gift, flowers, card, cookies, etc., from her family saying how I was always her favorite doc and she always felt cared for every time she would visit for an appointment. That really made my day.